Welcome back to our coverage of the GAMA Trade Show 2017. I'm Eric Summerer here with Luke from North Star Games, and we're looking at a new edition of Evolution. You've sort of shot it with a shrink ray.
Yes.
It's smaller than I remember it being.
It is. The original box is about that big, that tall. It was a $55 price point. Your early adapters, they run in there, they get the hot new thing. Now the game's been out long enough that, we really wanted to focus the game in on your more casual gamers, your entry-level gamers.
Okay.
Because it's a pretty simple game, it's very intuitive, but the $55 price tag often scares off your people who are new to the hobby.
Yeah, so what are you looking at for this smaller version?
Okay, so basically, not only is it smaller, so it's less space on your shelf and the retailer's shelf, but the rules, all that's the same. One thing we did is we added 10-spot food tokens.
Okay.
So we don't have as many food tokens, but now you won't run out of food because we've got the 10-spot.
Okay.
We have shrunk the watering hole.
Okay.
The watering hole took up more real estate before. It wasn't really necessary. 2 player aids. Same amazing dinosaur. Food cubes are the same. We reduced the number of species boards.
Okay.
But the biggest change is here. So instead of the cloth bags to store your food, now we have food shields. And they go up against the watering hole like that. So it looks like your animal is actually coming up to the watering hole and eating.
Okay.
So that's the big change, and it has a 3D effect now on the game. So it adds some visual space to it. And, we've got the turtle. We've got the intelligent monkeys, the symbiosis guy, and the forager.
Okay.
So again, that grass matches the grass in the watering hole, so it actually looks like they're coming up and eating from the watering hole.
Oh.
So basically, it's the same exact game, but we created a little more theme and visual to it than the bags, and basically got rid of the stuff that people weren't using. Like, why pay for extra species boards if you never use them all?
Sure.
So now it's better for the consumer.
Yeah.
They're paying now exactly for what they need, and they get an actual more thematic experience out of it.
Yeah.
So
what's the price point on the new
this is $40.
Okay.
So and that also creates a little more space between that and the Climate standalone version, which is $60.
Okay.
And that has the base game plus the Climate expansion in it. Right.
Gotcha.
So now, if you already have Evolution, you can get the Climate conversion kit, which basically works like an expansion.
Right.
But
this is good for entry level.
Right, for entry level, you don't want to jump into Climate, but before there was only $5 price difference. So now with a $20 price difference, the people who just want to kind of get the baby steps into the Evolution can do this.
But no changes in gameplay, it's still the same system, just a slightly different package.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So that was coming out June 1. So that will, be out in stores relatively soon.
So you'll have that at Origins for sure.
That will definitely be at Origins. That'll be its first sort of like public appearance, if you will. So if people are raring to jump on that, come to Origins.
Excellent. Speaking of new packages, we got another one of your big games.
Okay, so most people have heard about Happy Salmon.
Yes.
All right. If you don't know how to play Happy Salmon, check out previous Dice Tower episodes where we talk about it. This game is nuts. It takes like 60 seconds to play.
You get rid of your cards really, really fast, and you're yelling and
you're
slapping
doing
each
actions
other
and running around the
handshakes
table and falling down, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
This game was like a smash hit last summer.
Yep.
Right. But everybody was coming to us. I'm like, well, we need more people want to play, and they have to wait because everybody.
How many does
this plays up to 6?
Up to six people.
So what do? You come out with a Blue Salmon. All right, and the Blue Salmon has 6 more colors
in different shades. You want sort of a pastel look.
Yes,
for these
we went
guys.
for the pastel instead of the more primary bold colors. But in any event, so it's the same game. You just now, if you want to, you can buy any one of them to start out your Happy Salmon experience. If you want to play up to 12 players, you get both colors. And this one is it's got more the
more bold, basic colors. Yep.
Right. So it's easier to sort out the game when all your stuff's lying around. You just flip them over. It's a lot easier. To
exact same game, different shade.
That's it. And you can have a massive game of 12 people.
That sounds good.
So
That sounds chaotic as all
yes,
get out.
it
but
is,
sounds good.
and that's the beauty of Happy Salmon.
Alrighty.
And this will be coming out in the summer.
Okay, so hopefully Origins as well, or no?
I don't know if we're going to have them by then, but we might. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on the production schedule of that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's sort of the new stuff. Go with your strengths, I guess. So.
Excellent. So a couple of upcoming new versions of Evolution and Happy Salmon. Luke from North Star Games, thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric.
And thank you.